channel, Fat to Keto. My friends, come Jill. I used the ketogenic journey to lose 212 pounds, and I went up for multiple reasons, not because I gorged on food or anything. So we are trying to get back down to my lowest, which is in the high 150s, like 158, 157, somewhere around there. And today is day 2. 11 on Keto Channels challenge. It's the April challenge. You can go check out the link below. It'll show you where she breaks it down, when you will break it down for you, what the challenge is. So I'm going to show you what I've eaten, some clips from today. I'm in there right now making some keto chow ice cream. So let's go ahead and show you what's happened so far. Alright, so I am trying the Real Salt Chef Blend on my steak. I've sprinkled a little bit on both sides, and I've sprayed the pan with olive oil. And we have a very, very long day, so there is a chance I will not be eating my second meal by 5, unfortunately, because it is already 12 o'clock. We will be going over 5 hours, and yesterday I did not get all the stuff I needed in my diet. So I slept late till 10, and I am not a person who can eat within the first 2 hours of waking up. And I slept 10 hours, and boy, did I feel like crap. When I sleep over 8 hours, I feel horrible. I have migraines, my sinuses are stopped up, I'm dizzy, my heart's pounding, like, it's so bad. Also, I had a headache, but I did not take any ibuprofen. The headache was because I only had 1 coffee yesterday. I can tell the difference between a migraine, tension headache, you know, all of those, because I've had them, and then a caffeine headache. If you've had a caffeine headache, you just go drink a coffee or something and you'll be perfectly fine. So my fasting was way longer than normal because I've just had my coffee and it is 12 o'clock. So basically I fasted for, I had to do math really fast, 19 hours. I fasted, well, it'll be a little over 19 hours because I haven't drank all the coffee. I've only had a sip of it so far, and it is 12 o'clock. So I have a 19-hour fast on me, so I've decided if I eat after 5 today, it is okay. I will just push my eating tomorrow back a little. And I was worried about if my body gets used to something too much and then I don't lose weight anymore. You know, I gotta mix it up, right? But I really do want to be finished eating every day no later than 6 p.m. I've decided, even though my life is crazy. But we will see what we can do, because that is my goal, to try to keep my hours in a certain window frame. Baby, what are you doing? He is causing problems. Anyways, I'm cooking the steak up on the stove. I hope today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow because we're going to be gone too long today, to cook all my hamburgers on the grill using those flavor salts. And then they will already be cooked for me each day. That is, I think, what I'm doing. So let me fry this up. Okay, so once I'm done eating the steak, I will weigh out the fat and weigh out the bone. Right now we are at 8.5 ounces, which is so lower than that. The bone is really heavy and everything. And I'm having 3 eggs because I need to get more calories in today. So this is my breakfast. It is almost 12:20, and I did put black pepper on it, and we'll see how I like cooking with the chef blend on the stove. I really think I will absolutely love it on the grill, that's for sure. So let's go find out. Well, you get to see how low my lights are. This is my island. Like, I can't lean over at all without hitting this thing. I'm always hitting my head. We want to pull them off or raise them, and I gotta figure out how to do it. All right, so a box inside a box. And I hope they're the right size. They're supposed to be 16 ounces. They are for keto chow, prepping my keto chow in a batch, because that's one of my problems. I have one already ready for when we get home that I can just throw in the ice cream maker. That is my huge problem, not having them prepared. I have to wash them when I get home. All right, they come with these really, okay, there's 2 lids like this. I guess for straws, I don't know. They come with, straws, pipe thingy to clean the straws, and these are the jars. I love them. They're perfect as long as they fit it all in there. Let me rinse this out, and we're going to try it with the one I already have saved in there to see if it fits. I don't really have my arm set up here anymore. It's on the stove, so it's kind of hard for me to show y'all here. And I got y'all on a little stand. So I was using my ice cream freezer one to store it in there. So will it fit? It should, because I use 14 ounces of water. The ones I'm going to batch make first, I'm going to use the powder butter, like Wendy said. Okay, so when it mixes and the butter's in there and everything, for me it comes to 16 ounces, which is what I was guessing in the first place. So, I will be able to, I'm thinking about, I'm trying to think, reusable stickers. I think they have the ones where you can erase what's on there. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to look into, or I'll just put them in categories. Maybe, I'll write on the top of the lids and only put that in there each time. But I have a bunch of different flavors. But I want to batch make them, and I can do 6. But I might actually, and this was not that cheap, I think it was $15.99. I might actually buy one more set of them. So I can have 12 in there because they last, I think it's 3 or 4 days after mixing. Well, I guess I wouldn't need 12 if it only lasts that long. I gotta look. I think it says like it keeps in the fridge for like 3 or 4 days. So if I had 2 a day, which I haven't really been having, that would only be 8. So I'm gonna just stick it back in my fridge here. My very empty refrigerator. We are going to Costco, but I think I still want to get my eggs at Aldi's. I can tell a difference in my stomach. Hold on. My cats are fighting like crazy. So I could record so much better. I could put a tripod over here and you could actually see me while I'm cooking if I could figure out how to raise these witches. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Okay. See? It's very low. My counter is really messy, but it's extremely low. And I hit my head on it constantly. There's no way to put a tripod to film. So we're figuring out how to raise them or get new lights. But every time I look for new lights, they're over $200. And that's just not what I want to spend right now. My sink already doesn't work right. It only drizzles water. Every time I think something's fixed, something else breaks. My thermostat broke. It's 7 degrees wrong. So I'm just having to remember that and keep a little thing next to it. Like, I guess because I've had the house 5 years. The hot water heater broke this year. Within the last 12 months, we lost the hot water heater, had to get a new one, lost the AC, had to get a new one. The toilet broke completely, had to get a new one. There were some other things and I can't even think about it because my brain's so fried. Oh, the refrigerator had broke, had to get a new one. The oven stopped working years ago and I really wanted to start using the oven again, so I had to get a new one. Had to get a new bed because my bed was over 20 something years old. Like everything is like, woo! Plus the surgery for our Sharky and now kittens, and holy crap, it's that snowball of money for the last 12 months. So yeah. Yeah, and yes, I am actively looking for jobs, but like I said, I have no personal references, and I only have online jobs. I was I'm trying to think how you would say it for online, virtual, so it was a virtual organization leader, meaning I planned virtual parties and different activities. I was also in a game where I virtually designed clothes and made a bunch of money from that, until a new program came out that made it very technical to do it, and you had to spend over $2,000 for that program or you can no longer make clothes in there. It wasn't happening. I did not have that at the time, and I got so far behind, you kind of had to be the first in there. Also in this virtual game, I designed Christmas trees, and I still make money to this day on the Christmas trees. It's just not a whole lot. I've done a lot of online stuff, and it doesn't count. Every time I put it on the resume, when they see that, I always get, "You're not what we're looking for right now." Every time. Doesn't matter that I used to be managers of clothing stores and other places because it was so many years ago. None of that matters. All that matters is I have no personal references, so some I can't even submit. And 2, that I have no out of the house work relations for a while. Really? Because I think a lot of people don't have that for the last 2 years. So, and there's jobs that work at home. I should be perfect for those, but no. So yeah, I am actively looking, because I just want to take the squeeze off a little, and I need to get the girls going, get all their shots and everything too. And you know, got to feed kittens until I can get them adopted out, and they're only like 2 weeks old. So I'm shutting up right now because we have got to get going all the way to Raleigh or Cary to go to Costco today. Yes, honey, you have a new case. He's showing off his new case he got on Amazon.
I like it because it has like this thing right here. I'm taking off this clip. Yeah, this one has like a handle thing, and this thing was like almost $2,000 for this stuff. But this thing is awesome. Look at that. This phone was almost like $2,000, and this case was only like $5 on Amazon. I don't know the name of it. They have multiple names, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Of course, you don't have to pay that much. You can go to Samsung right now, trade in your S21s and stuff, Ultras if you have them, all of those, and get $850 off. So you're not paying crazy prices. And then you have monthly payments that are really low for like 3 years. So that's how I afforded mine, because mine was not working. It refused to work. I had no connections. We tried the SIM cards over and over again. It would not work. So my payments are less than $10 a month, so that I can have a phone that actually works and I can record again better, because I was having serious issues with my phone overheating. It was one of the reasons I wasn't recording as much, but now I don't have that issue anymore. That being said, we have to run to Costco because my mom needs a lot of stuff. Good thing I caught it and only 15 people saw it. I was trying to play with my phone to see how to upload when I'm out, and it uploaded a clip from today's video, and 15 people saw it and they weren't supposed to. So at least it was only 15. And not tons of people, right? Trying to figure out how to do all this. Okay, so I am making, no Sharky, he's trying to pull my cords down. I'm making vanilla keto chocolate ice cream that I mixed up, that y'all saw me pour into the container. I might batch some tonight or tomorrow, but I'm using that. It is after my 5 o'clock deadline because we just got home literally, and it is 6:36 and I am starving, so I will be eating the keto chow. I did put a sprinkle of cinnamon in there, literally a sprinkle, and 1/5 scoop of the vanilla perfect keto collagen, because I will not miss my collagen, but I feel it's too late in the day to have coffee because I made myself some rules. So I don't want to miss it again like I missed it yesterday, so it's going in the ice cream. I will let you know if it changes the texture or taste in any way. When I was out, I got a horrible stabbing right underneath my breast here, and when I breathed it hurt worse. It is subsided a million times, and it also hurt here, but it lasted for 5 hours. I've had this pain on and off my whole entire life. No one can ever tell me what it is, but it usually comes and goes quickly. It might happen a billion times in a day, but it doesn't stay. It stayed for almost 5 whole hours. And we were out trying to have fun, and I was in so much pain the whole entire time. And Costco was so packed. It was the first time, because of the severe pain and how packed it was, I almost had a panic attack. I have not had a panic attack in years. Tears started rolling down my face. I just had to just breathe for a second, because I just noticed that my flowers all over there froze last night and they are dead. I'm trying not, yeah. Anyways, it was too much. Like I said, they've never been able to tell me what it is. I've seen tons of specialists, and I mean, when you Google it, it says it could be a virus or bacterial inflammation going on in the lining of your lungs. So I don't know. All I know is I thought I was going to die, but it's slowly now easing off, and it was horrifying. It made me nauseous and dizzy, and yes, I've gone before because I thought it was a heart attack and was told it wasn't. So yeah, but I am starving. I wasn't earlier, but my daughter did something that stressed me out, and hunger triggered, and I need to eat anyway, so I'm going to eat my little food, because I'm trying to on not the 500 and something days. I'm trying to get to 1,200 calories, which has been hard for me so far. I'm still working it out. Now that Wendy says the powder butter, which I did buy and I haven't used yet, works great in the keto chow. I think I'm going to make a whole 6 of them that way. Try it out and use my fat somewhere else. The steak ended up only being 5.5 ounces, barely 5.5 ounces. So even though it looked like a big T-bone, when you take the bone away, cut all the fat out, there was nothing there, just nothing. I do need to get eggs in, but I have some boiled eggs left. So tomorrow I will probably be doing, of course, more steak because that's what I got. I also got hamburger meat because it's beef month. Beef month, people. Eggs, beef, butter, and keto chow month. It makes it really simple. I want to buy myself another vanilla because that's my favorite going on right now. Ever since the C word, that is my favorite. But I'm going to be good because I have tons of other ones that I need to go through. I don't know how much I would like the pumpkin one as keto chow, but I really love it as pancake. So on pancake days, I will be using my pumpkin one. Ice cream days, chocolate toffee will be my go-to with the vanilla, which is almost gone. And then after I go through my chocolate toffee, I guess I will move on to caramel macchiato, which I loved before the C word, but I don't like as much after the C word. So hopefully I will start liking it again. But that is all I can think of to talk about right now. And when I pull myself together after this very long day of being gone out of the house for 8 hours, once I pull myself together, eat this keto chow, then I probably can come back and actually have a conversation. Like, we'll do my weigh-in and stuff. It's just right now, I'm very tired, like insanely exhausted. So I'm going to just go rest and play Heyday for a few minutes on my tablet, eat my keto chow, relax, maybe watch a show that I like, and then I'll come back to y'all when I'm more organized. You know, my thoughts are just all over the place right now. And I had to go redo the whole closet for Piper because I have a little space for her on this little pillow where she was sitting to get away from the kittens, and the kittens are in this big plastic pool. Well, I got home and this is a tiny space, y'all. So tiny. I'm like, where are all the kittens? They were smushed underneath her and in the bedding because she made them all go on there with her. And I was like, what? What have you done? So now I went and got her a bigger, rounder, cushy bed for her to escape, and she can bring them with her. She's into moving them everywhere. Oh, you're being so bad. You're getting into so much. You tried to get out the door. We're just doing so many bad things. So, they say cutting their, getting them fixed, boys, they calm down. Oh, no. He was calm. He was a calm baby. Oh, he was so calm and mommy baby and loving and kissy and very, very calm. And now we are ripping screens and we are trying to escape and we're trying to run away and we are jumping and flying and ripping stuff open, and we are becoming a teenager problem. Don't, no, it's mommy's face. Because now he doesn't want to be held. Now he scratches mommy when he never did before. He used to love his mommy. Yeah, you're mad. Now he's a little troublemaker. Maybe he's pissed that happened. Oh, I don't know. But he is chasing Willow insanely around the house. And he is trying to still do things with them, like insanely bad. Way worse than before. And he doesn't have testosterone anymore. So, I don't know. But I can't leave him out here because his claws really will whip through the screen and he'll be gone. So, I'll be back with y'all in just a little bit. Okay, here it is. This size bowl I made. It tastes amazing. So, I'm going to eat it. So, I'm going to batch make my keto chow because having it cold already made it so much more like soft served ice cream. There was no liquid at all this time. It was the first time I actually thought of it as real ice cream instead of melted ice cream. It made it perfect in the machine. And that vanilla being in there of the collagen, holy crap, it changed the taste. It made me love it even more. And it kind of changed the texture a little. I'm totally in love with it, but I can't do that every time because I do like to have my collagen in my coffee. So here we go. I am going to do 4 at a time. We are doing chocolate toffee. It has a total of 7.7 total carbs. So that falls in line with most of what I put on my papers. So we are going to, let me pour out some water. I got too much. It should be 56 and it's over. So I'm making 4. So I have 56 ounces of water. And now we need almost 6.5 ounces. So 6.4 ounces of keto chow, because each scoop is a little, well, I guess we could go a little more because it is half. I didn't do the math for the 5.5 at the end. So we're going about 6.5 ounces. I guess if I did the math, it would be more like 8, I think. It's just when I do a scoop, it doesn't usually equal the grams, but we'll try and see what it equals. It equals 42 instead of 46. Let me put it to grams in case everyone's like, ooh. Okay. So that's a little over. But we're going to go back to my ounces because that's what I figured out my math for. I guess we're going to go closer to 7 because I forgot the 0.55 part. The reason I'm doing this one is I have a whole bag of it. I only have a little vanilla left, and I'm going to do it sparingly because it is my favorite. It is my favorite. Okay, we're just going to go with the, let's go ahead and get closer to 7. Okay. I will be pouring this over into this bucket. Let me go ahead and do that before I forget. My mom's so excited. She wanted the strawberry from Keto Chow, but they were sold out. And I was pulling out all these containers looking to see which one I want to use. And I forgot I bought a whole thing of strawberry to make a strawberry cake. So now she has it because she likes the Perfect Keto collagen, and the strawberry blended together with ice to make like a smoothie like thing. She does use Fairlife whole milk when she makes hers, and sometimes heavy cream. I'm trying to talk her into doing butter or go back to just heavy cream because she's been a little stalled. Okay, so that has been put away. So now Wendy was doing the butter powder in hers. So I didn't listen to how many she said put in there. Like how many tablespoons. So 1 tablespoon, and I'm doing 4. So I'm going to do 8 tablespoons. Hopefully that is not too much. Which means I need 4 of these because this is a 2 tablespoon thing. Now let's go ahead and do it this way. So let me put it back to grams. I don't know if y'all can really see very well. Okay, I'm doing 2 at a time, so it should be 12 grams at a time. Hey, that worked out. That one did not work out. That is 5 over. So, I'll see, this thing drives me crazy. All right. How many have we done so far? That would be 4, 12, so a little more than 4, 5, 6. I'm just going with 6. 6 bottles. Wait, did I do? Oh, yeah, 6, right? Because each one is Okay, that's almost 8, I think. I don't know. I can't math. Hold on. It is right under 8, and that's where we're going with. Because this girl cannot math at all. So I'm going to have to readjust my macros and all my plans I made, because each bottle is going to have 1 extra total carb. Well, less than 1 extra. We'll just say 1 extra total carb, and it's only going to have 8 grams of fat in it. So I'm going to have to fix all that. But I really wanted to try it this way. So I have my little bit of fat in here, all my stuff. Now I'm going to go blend it, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just slowly going to fill them. I think each one will equal about, well, it's a 16-ounce thing, but we'll see what they turn to. I want to make sure I have the same amount in each one, so we're just going to start with 14. Oop, that's 14 and a half. I have to still some. All right, so it's going to be all the way to the rim, I think, on all of them. There we go. They're almost all identical, as close as I can get it. So this is 4 of them. I'm going to go ahead and make 6, but I think the other 2, I'm going to do vanilla. So I gotta go rinse my thing out, but obviously you can tell what's vanilla, the colors are completely different, and the chocolate is different. I don't even have to label them unless I did some like strawberry, kind of looks like the vanilla, but guess what? I can smell the difference now. I can totally got my smell back, so I won't have to label them at all. So this is what I'm doing. It works better when it's been in the fridge, and this is great if you like drinking it. Make it in these. They even come with, let me see where they are. They come with metal straws and 2 caps like this if you want to drink out of it with a straw. And they are literally made for drinking. They're made for smoothie lovers. So let me put this away and finish making them. Also, what I forgot to say is I looked on their website, and it lasts for 6 days mixed up in the fridge if you use heavy cream or butter. So I am using butter powder, which means I'm going to go order me another set of these, because I would like to have the whole entire week's ready to go. So my butt is buying more, and I will be meal prepping more. So I can't wait to see what the powder butter does, because the powdered butter is cheaper than Kerrygold. Just saying. Hopefully this is not too dark for y'all, because with the new phone, it brightens me, even though there's only light in the kitchen and not actually in here where I am. Normally I would be way darker when I'm talking to y'all. I am dead exhausted. Dead exhausted. So I just made those and made an executive decision, since they last for 6 days. I'm definitely about to order some more bottles. I love the shape of them. They feel good in my hands. I could use them for so many things. It doesn't just have to be keto chow. So I will do better on this challenge if I have it pre-made. I know some days I'm doing pancakes and I won't need it pre-made like that, and if it starts to get a weird texture and I have some left over and it's, a 6-day 6, I can just make it all into ice cream with a little xanthan gum. And even though I don't want to use xanthan gum, but I can add a few things in there that's okay. And even though I don't want to, okay, never mind, it's not okay. I'm not using that this month. I don't know. We'll see. But there are some things you can add to ice cream to make it softer, I've been told by a lot of y'all. After you freeze it, because otherwise when I freeze it, it's just hard as a rock and I can't eat it for like hours of sitting on the counter. So that is a possibility if I need to. That being said, I am ready to just lay here on the couch for a while. I actually went out for a walk with the cat and everything. I got all my steps in and more today. My goal is 8,000 minimum. And what is my weigh-in today? I do not think I've told y'all. It is 186.6 or 0.8, somewhere around there. So it is at least a pound down from yesterday. We are moving. We are moving very well. I am very satisfied with these numbers. I'm satisfied with my size because when I started the whole eating the beef, I started 3 days prior, I was in an extra large. Seriously, could not even begin to put any of my large pants on. I was wearing large pants for 2 days now. My stomach is shrinking so fast. My underwear that I couldn't wear because there was no way to get up in them are fitting just fine now. So, yes, I'm still way up from my lowest, and we will get there sooner or later, but I am just thrilled to be away from the 190s, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going and pushing and pushing and pushing. Even when I was in pain, I pushed myself to walk today, which is nothing serious. I mean, it could have just been gas. It could have been a side stitch for all the gym workout. I don't normally work out anymore, and I was literally working out this week. So it could have been anything. And like I said, I've gotten them before and no one could ever tell me what they were. This one just lasted a very long time and made me very weak and very tired because the pain was excruciating. Okay, I have fibromyalgia. I have a lot of pain that I deal with every day, and this was horrifying. And yes, I've dealt with this horrifying pain before, but it came and went all day long. It didn't just stay. This just stayed, driving me crazy. But it's finally gone completely. I can take a full deep breath with no pain, nothing. I can move whatever I need to. I can move around in no pain. I don't know what it was. It could have been a serious muscle cramp or something. That's not what it felt like. It literally felt like someone just kept stabbing me with an ice pick over and over again in that area. So, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to rest for a while because I haven't done it yet.